Hey guys, today I'm going to be playing some Blitz chess. I'm not exactly sure what format I want to do for this. I don't even know if I want to make this a series, but I could do what John Bartholomew does and play 5 quality Blitz games. That way you get to see, some good Blitz chess and then maybe some bad Blitz chess, and then you see another video 6 months later. Or I could just play Blitz for as long as I want, and I think that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to play some random Blitz chess. Stein's Menchik is this weekend, and I don't know. See, if I was entering the Stein's Menchik a year ago, what I would do is do like a whole bunch of like opening preparation and everything. But I'm a lot more comfortable in my openings. It's very hard for people to take me out of book, right? It's like you can see what this guy's doing, some sort of Terrash stuff. I want to play c5 and potentially c64 here. Although is this bad? Potentially. Okay, knight c6 has to be at least okay. Okay, so we reach e3. So after once they play e3, you're fine. Although normally the bishop's inside the pawn structure, so let's see if we can take advantage of that. Okay, c4. Let's maybe try and argue that this is playable. Now I didn't notice that he had that, so didn't want to lose the d5 pawn, so take with the pawn. And in this case, I kind of want to argue e4 is like such a key central square in these positions. So let's start with bishop f5. I think it's a good start. I want to also play a6 and bishop e6. And okay, a4 is fine. I basically just want to constrain him to the point that he can never play e4. This is logical though. This makes sense. This guy's making some sense. Let's take on b3, I guess. That makes sense, right? I guess if he takes on e4, I can always play bishop takes h2. Here, he's attacking both b7 and d5, which is kind of annoying. I could play knight a5, but then just queen takes d5, so position's probably not so good. Let's just castle, see what happens. He can take either on b7 or d5, and I'm going to try and argue that I have compensation somehow. Which I probably don't, but chess is all about psychology and bluffing and having less time than your opponent. But yeah, like I was saying, if this was a year ago, I'd probably do a bunch of religious opening preparation. But I've come to realize that's less important than just being good at chess. So I'm going to just try to be good at chess this weekend. See how that goes. Sometimes being good at chess just wins you games. I should be scared of d5, right? So after queen h4, captures, and how am I stopping d5? I don't know. Let's say knight b4. Does that work? Now you can't play d5. My bishop has to defend the f5 square, so potential deflection in some case. Main thing is getting activity down the c file. I guess there's no real targets there. With this move, let's play f4. If he takes, I'll take. If he plays e4, I mean, that's a sensible move, right? Let's try for f5. I'm getting some advantage on the clock here. What do I expect him to play here? f3 maybe? f3, I have bishop e7, right? Okay, yeah, this move makes sense. Bishop d7, and then bishop e7 next. Bishop e5 actually makes a ton more sense now. Okay, free pawn. Did I miss something? Looks like I didn't miss something. I have to crawl back from the clock deficit I'm in. f4 is going to be hanging in the end, though. Ooh. Rook e8. Potential back rank mating problems. I feel like I've equalized here. Rook takes d7, rook takes e2. h3 is the only sensible move. I see, at least. g3, I don't even have f3, so that's also possible. Okay. So we have some sort of bishop-knight imbalance. Should be okay for my opponent, but I feel like it should also be okay for me. What if I play bishop e1? What's your plan here? King f1? Yeah, looks reasonable. Okay. Didn't want to play king f1. Now it's looking a little bit more promising. If I play rook c2, I'm threatening checkmate. Checkmate. Nope, not checkmate yet. Okay, let's try to win d2. He lets me. He is a pass d pawn. Okay, let's try to take a knight with check. I need to make sure my king gets on h6. I'm up on time now, so it looks like things are going my way. I know that's not going to work. I have king h6, right? So I check, check, king h6. I even have this. I could play bishop a5 or king h6. It looks like I'm going to have to sack the bishop in any case. So let's do it this way. Actually, no, I have sufficient resources. Now I have rook d3, I'm going to pick up the pawn, I'm just up a piece. So I should be winning this ending. That was a bit, like, topsy-turvy kind of middle game, right? You know, it looks like c4 was a reasonable move, and then he plays, like, a4 and all of this stuff, and my plan wasn't really working out, but then he sort of played the middle game badly, gave me back too much material, and yeah, then things started going in my favor. I mean, I can just flag him at this point, right? He's now approaching to a7. Yeah, this is impossible for him to win. Free rook. Cut off the king, because why not? Okay, game one. That was a pretty good game, I feel. I don't know. I kind of played the opening badly, though. You know, I need to improve on it. You know, just as I talked about how I wasn't doing any opening prep for this Diamond's Menshik, right? Okay. Should I play e4? Yeah, let's play e4. See what he does. Lots of people play e5, and I'm like, what? King's Gambit? Like, such a good opening. Like, is he gonna play the Falkbeer? No, he's gonna play this. This should be good. He should play knight f6. Yeah, okay. So my move here is c4. Now I know no one plays e5, and okay, c5 here. Okay. Well, now I don't have to give away any more prep because I guess here I can take on Basant and play d4. No, yeah, I can do that. But that would be the same as like him playing c6 and me taking there, which I don't want to do. So it should be bad to take on c5. But d4 should be fine, right? What's wrong with d4? And I have a protected passed pawn on d5, equal material. Bishop d6 doesn't that run into dc5? I mean, it depends on how much I want to castle, I guess, right? Okay, let's start with queen e2 check. It's a good move to throw in, maybe to get their bishop back to e7. A lot of time I'm going to play king f8. But this ending, I feel, should be promising. Now it's, like, once the queens are off the board, it's not so important for me to castle kingside. I can just castle however I want. Let's play knight bd2, because bishop b4 could threaten to double my c-pawns in some ending. Okay, so he's attacking my bishop, therefore I should move it. Why don't I move my bishop to e3? Potentially I'll play king f2. I mean, he's a long ways away from getting any e-file pressure, right? So, okay, bishop e2, I guess, or bishop d3. And king of 2 is next, with rooks coming to the e-file. Okay, I missed this. This is very annoying. I guess I have to go knight f1. This is pretty bad for me. Not even here. Yeah, this is terrible. Alright, how about we don't resign? Maybe he's not going to notice he has a weak back rank. I mean, I do have a pawn for the piece. It is a pawn on d5. But that was really bad by me. I definitely could have played that a lot more accurately. Okay, a3, b4, c5. Let's get those pawns marching. I have to be more resilient. I resigned way too early on so many of my games. So many times I'm like, yeah, game over. When really there's a lot more play left. And I can, like, cheese out my opponents, even though I don't like doing that. I don't like winning when I didn't deserve to win, but other players do, and so then they take my victories away from me. Okay, so, here's some counterplay. What if he lets me get his knight? So, king d3, e2, is there any way he's protecting his knight? Potentially. Let's just keep it restrained for now. It can't move, so what good is it to him? Okay. I could attack that bishop at knight e5. I could also play knight g5 trying to win the h7 pawn. 95 could prepare c6. I have to calculate 95 bishop f5 though. I guess just rook e2. Walks into knight f4 though. Okay, he wants to play bishop f5. Let's make that impossible. Knight h4 doesn't look good. Yeah, bishop f5 is pretty reasonable move. Okay, let's play d6, and then on bishop f5 we'll play rook e7. I'm limiting my ability to push my queenside pawns. Okay, so he wants to play into the deep ending, which makes sense, honestly. Let's play knight e5 though. Attack the bishop. He's gonna go bishop f5, I guess. And then I have d7. Bishop f5. This is the thing I'm talking about, right? Like, if you play on long enough, these guys will make some sort of inaccuracy that gives you room for confusion. Okay, d7. And I guess, I don't know, I could play rook e2. This is hard. Okay, I guess I have to go knight takes c6. I don't see any other move that I could play. And he's going to play rook takes d7 as an intermezzo, or at least he should. And so his position should be better there. But I really feel like I was getting some sort of counterplay there. Just can't put my finger on it. Okay. His knight still can't move, so it's as good as it being off the board. Let's try to get another pass pawn, I guess. I don't know. Okay, got a pass pawn. The king's cut off. I mean, 10 seconds on the clock. Okay, rook e2, knight f4, rook f2, c6 next. I mean, I guess I'll take on f5 if he moves the knight. Okay, pin the knight. Okay, this looks reasonable by him. Yeah. So probably I should have lost that piece early on, and I spent way too much time looking for counterplay. So terrible time management. Terrible everything, really. More e4. d6, d4. Okay, am I going to give away my Austrian attack prep? Let's do it. I mean, no one walks into my theory. I literally have a one move. Against castles here, I play a3. There you go. There you go. I play a3. Because now if they play c5, I have dc5, and if queen a5 there at b4. So that's my one novelty that I play. It's not even a novelty. Now, he wants to attack the d4 pawn. Trying to understand what bishop d4 is trying to do. Because it shouldn't be good. Let's play h3. I don't see how h3 can be a bad move. Bishop e3 here. This shouldn't be sufficient for him. Let's start with d takes e5, and then we can play f5 next. Okay, queen f2, why not? And then castles queenside next. g4, g5. I'm not going to take that knight because then he'll take on e4. At least get bishop g2 in first before thinking about taking on d4. At least. But now g5, f6 is a real threat to win a piece. At least I think it is, I don't know. Okay. Now you don't have enough pressure on e4, so it looks like I'm winning a pawn. Okay. So, knight takes g4, okay. Fair enough, rook d7. What's your follow-up? You can play knight e5, but then rook takes b7. You can play knight f6, but then rook takes b7. You can play knight f2, rook h2. And then knight's trapped. You can play knight e3. Rook takes b7. I guess gf5. EF5, knight F5, bishop C4, or even bishop D3 here. Why not bishop C4? Get all of the pieces attacking the weakest pawn in his position. He's no development. I just walked into knight D6 though. Defending everything. Now I have no threats. He's at least equal here for sure. C5 is a free tempo. I guess my next move could be rook G1 or some bishop move. Bishop A2 perhaps, or B3. Okay, he just takes the bishop outright. Okay, I don't understand why he's playing the way he is, because he's giving me lots of good ideas now. My pieces are now more active, so tides have shifted back in my favor, I feel. King knight D6. Rook C7. We could try to get the knight to a better square, like take on A7, I guess. Yeah, it looks like this is winning. But there's rook B7, which I missed. Okay, I guess I should go back to C3. Okay, he trades into the rook ending. I like my structure better, but he has more F pawns than me. Maybe he won't. Okay, blockade. Rooks are the best blockaders. Now what? I guess I want to shove my H-pawn so he can't approach me. Yeah, H4 so that the king can't come to G5, although the king could come to G6 and H5, so I guess I'm going to have a second rook on the 4th rank. Although he is taking forever to move, so good luck winning. Okay, that move is terrible. He can't play king h5. Wait, he never had king h5, king g4. What am I talking about? So my idea works flawlessly. Okay, king b2, king b3. Okay, now let's put a rook on the 4th rank. Now we're threatening things. Okay, I have more kings than he does. Yeah, my king's gonna kill. Ooh, my king is better. My king is so much better. My rook is an amazing blockader. Why did I do that? I'm so stupid. Oh my god, why did I go to f1 of all places? Now all he has to do is take the h4 pawn, and he draws. I just wanted to move my rook. I don't know why I moved it to f1. That was so dumb. But okay, that's probably one of the stupidest things I've done all day. Okay, let's play something here. E4. Let's play a Caro-Kann. This is what I'm gonna play in the Science Menschik. Might as well play it anyways. Okay, this is weird. Why don't I just take on E4 and play knight f6? This is like a standard Caro structure. I have no reason to not like this. F3 is stupid. Never play F3. Bishop H5 looks reasonable. I could play E5, but let's stick to basics. E6. This structure can't be bad. Plays D4. Yeah, bishop on D6 should be good. Yeah. Castles, castles, I'm okay with that. Okay. I want to have a knight on a6 now. Bishop belongs on g6, really. In all realness. Knight f4, that's fine. Let's get some activity with the queen along the 5th rank. This makes sense, right? My queen has more scope from a5. Okay, fg6, hg, or knight g6, hg6. Bring a rook to the d file. Play bishop Didn't he just blunder a pawn there? Terrible. Why did I miss that? I guess it's still kind of hanging. He has F4 though. Yeah, that was pretty stupid by me. Not paying attention to my opponent. Alright, let's put the bishop where he won't see it, on the corner of the board. Okay, what is my strategic goal here? He has a very weak king side, and not really good for advancing. He's a terrible bishop. I mean, positionally, I think I'm better. But he, of course, has more space. So, what am I talking about? Alright. Let's bring the knight to a better square. What's a good square for a knight? What's a good square for a knight? I have no clue. Let's play rook d7 here, I guess. If he could play knight e5 or knight c5, rook d7 would be terrible. But I don't see him ever playing those moves. And this conveniently lets me double on the d file. My major pieces have great scope. I don't really see any problems with my position. a7's even defended. f4, man? Did you see that I had g5 and your pawn's pinned? He didn't see that. Of course he didn't. Now, what I can do is take on f4, which looks like it solves a lot of problems. Maybe not all of my problems, but a heck of a lot of them. One of them being his ownership of the two bishops, another one being his kingside security. Let's put a queen on g5. I don't see why not. My threat is to play queen h4, follow up of knight takes g4. He can respond immediately to queen h4 with bishop f2, so my idea is stupid. So I should play queen h6, that should be my threat. He can respond to queen h6 with something. And then I'm going to play knight takes g4. So queen h6, bishop h2. Okay, that looks reasonable. Bishop h2 anyways. f3. I just wanted to play f3. Never play f3 though. Why did I do that? So dumb. Okay, what's my idea? I'm just gonna bullshit him. Take on d4. If he takes on b7, I can play rook d2. Yeah, looks like some bullshit. That's a fork. Knight c5. Takes my queen. I take his queen. He takes my rook. I take his rook. He takes my knight. I take his knight. He moves his knight away with a discovery on my rook. I have no good moves. Okay, fair enough. That's not gonna work. I could try it anyways. Or I could just sack the exchange. Always sack the exchange. But I'm sacking more than an exchange if I do that. Okay, queen e5, sacking just one exchange. And a pawn. Okay. And I just hang my queen. Okay, thanks for, No, this is just bad chess, though. Unfortunately for my viewers. Is he gonna notice my queen's hanging? Yeah, okay. He noticed. Always wait for them to take your queen before you resign. Because if they don't notice, you might just win their queen. You never know. You never really know. But you gotta, yeah, that was pretty bad. But it was a complicated middle game struggle. You know, that g3 idea is pretty interesting, gotta say. Caro-Kann is such a boring opening, I gotta say. Like, literally, why am I even playing chess if I'm gonna play the Caro-Kann? Okay, bishop f5, bishop b5. Yeah, so he wants to play knight e5. I'm probably gonna have to play bishop d7. But, like, he can't play queen a4 yet, so I'm just gonna ask him, like, capture my knight. And, I mean, this shouldn't be, like, terrible, right? Like, how is this bad for me? Especially with knight c3. Knight c3 should... Okay, now, I mean, he's not gonna play knight e5, what's the point of... taking off the only key piece that can cover e5 in the opening, right? Knight c6. The knight on c6 is the only piece that can cover e5. So if he's never... Okay, now he plays knight e5, but, like, dude, you're too late. Late to the train. Train's already left. Did I blunder something here? Any discovery on g7? Yeah, something like that. I mean, I have queen f6, right? Why don't I just play queen f6? Like, this is the low rate of play move. Oh, I have a discovery. Let's just play the discovery. I guess he has queen a4? If he plays queen a4, I guess I gotta go king f8. Okay. But, like, now what, right? Like, your knight's not attacked. Could get trapped. Unlikely. Does this guy have no sense of danger? Or is he just a genius? Because taking on h3 is the first thing that I look at when he castles here. And I don't see a concrete follow-up, so by Ricky's account, I shouldn't play it. Okay. Why don't I play h5, knight h6, knight g4 then? He attacks my bishop. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's play bishop to e7. Sure. And I might even just play rook h6, rook g6. Like, this attack is flexible. I might just capture with the knight here. Yeah, okay. And yeah, let's keep those complications on that side of the board. Against this move, okay, let's play queen g6. Why not? Queen g6 could be working now. You could play g3, but then just bishop takes h3. You could play king h2. That's probably the sensible way to go about this. Okay. And now I can take on c2. So he has to play queen a5 to save his knight, and then I have bishop d3, which is a fork. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Things seem to have worked in my favor this time, pal. Things seem to be going okay. But, game's not over. Let's play a sensible move here. Rook a7 seems sensible. I guess he's going to play queen b6 or bishop d6. Okay. This is weird. I could take his rook. I really don't want to. But I could. Play queen d3. I still don't see how he's gonna regain his material. I guess he's gonna play queen c5 here, but just king f6. My king is safe on f6. Oh, that attacks my rook. Okay, sure. But then I'm gonna grab his rook in the end there. So I have enough resources here. My queen's gonna be slightly out of play, but that shouldn't matter, should it? I don't want it to matter because that would benefit me. Okay, well now what? I'm just gonna win with an extra exchange. He has no checks now. He can play that. I can play this. He can win my queen. Shucks. That was pretty bad. Why didn't I think about that move? Because I was in time trouble. That was a pretty bad loss of a queen. Shouldn't have played that, but I did, so it happened. Okay, more e4. King's Gambit. Let's go. King's Gambit. Ha, okay. This line. Okay, let's see if this works out. I'm going to play knight c3. And now I have to defend the pawn again. Or I could just play d4 and say I'm just going to play this like a regular King's Gambit. There's no problem. Feels like this guy's really provoking me here with this setup. Let's play bishop d3. Knight d5 is next, so you gotta play c6. He knows. Okay, knight f3. I will sack Alamuzio if he lets me. Okay. Okay, castles. I thought about h4. Alright, e5 and e5. E5 should win now. If he's gonna give me d6, I mean, come on, man. You made 7 pawn moves in the opening against a king's gambit. Like, there's no way you can play this position. I guess d5 makes sense. But I want to play c4 now. It's a pawn break. I could play h4. I mean, it's not threatening anything, though. It doesn't threaten anything. Alright, let's just play knight a4. Is there a problem with this move? I just want to play c4. Okay, sure. He develops his first piece. Check Reno. Queen b3. Bishop d2. I guess this covers against queen b4. Now I have rook c1 ideas. If a rook gets to c7, it's game over. His queen can't move, his knight can't move. He can play bishop g7 if he wants, but then that runs into bishop b4. Ugh, tragic. This is tragic. This really is the worst for him. Why did he play this opening? Is it what he's asking himself. f6. Never play f6! I mean, f6 creates no threats. I don't do it. I mean, what, I'm gonna take on f6? Is that what your dream is, man? Sorry. Sorry. Only in your dreams, not in mine. Okay, rook c7 is what I want to play, but that was my plan, at least. Okay, I suppose I can take there. He should take with the bishop, and then I'll take on d5. If he takes with the queen, I'll take on f6. He can't recapture. And I guess I'm threatening knight e5, so he should move his queen again, or his king. But king moves would walk into knight e5 anyways. So where's he going to move his queen? He's going to move his queen to d6, yeah? Then I could play knight e5, king takes f6. Or I could play... Okay, that's one way to do it, I guess. I didn't see that move. But what about bishop e4? Okay. And he has more pawns than I do. But my king looks safer. And looks are all that matters. Or so some girls have told me. Rook c6. Okay, now I want to threaten rook c7, but doesn't look like I'm doing it effectively. Ooh, queen d3. Ooh, queen c2. I'm threatening queen g6 and rook c7 with queen c2. Sorry, man. It's game over. Oh, it's game over. It's game over. Just to spite this guy, I will not take his queen just yet. Oh well, it looks like the simplest path to victory.
Things have come to a pretty pass. Our romance is growing flat.
Okay, now I have to make sure I win.
Goodness knows what the end will be. Oh, I don't know where I'm at. It looks as if we two will never be one. Something must be done.
You say, I say.
Oh, I had a free bishop. and wins. Let's go. That was a close game, despite the fact he played such a terrible opening. I could have won his bishop had I found d5 earlier, but then he fell for it again. Had he not fallen for it, it would have been much tougher to not get flagged. Okay, let's do one more game. This is going to be my last game, and then I'm going to upload the video. Okay, e4. We see the worst opening that you can viably play. This is viable. I will admit this is viable. Okay, this is not viable. You have to play e6. If you're going to play like this, there's f4. Okay. Now I'm just going to play this like an Austrian attack. Knight c3 and knight f3 is the way to go. This is not viable. You cannot play the hippo. The hippo is a bad opening. I will stand by this claim. That people should not play the hippo. Sorry, Tamir. But you cannot play the hippo. I'm not even going to open the center, because it's not the hippo actually now. But it's an attempt at the hippo, which is just as bad. I'm going to play h3, g4, and f5 eventually. I suppose c4 could have been a deflection to win my e4 pawn. Kind of missed that. I don't know what I was going to do with c4. Probably just take the pawn and be worse. Just like matching the hippo, he had a way to be better. Terrible. Okay, well, this reminds one of the Najdorf Sicilian. Or a Sveshnikov Sicilian. Okay, so do I want to spend the time to reroute my bishop to g2? Or do I want to keep it on the active diagonal? Active diagonal sounds nice. Okay, let's put this, I could put this knight on b5. I'm spending a lot of time thinking about this terrible decision. Let's just play knight f3. Okay, this is his concept. He's going to play d5 and equalize. Okay. The e5 pawn is looking mighty weak. Okay, block it with the bishop. Knight c5 next. Rook e2. Knight g5 here. Hit on the e4 pawn. No. No, you can't do that. Can't believe that he had that. That's pretty disgusting that you can do that to me. I'm so horrified. That is such a terror. Okay. Gotta play for something. I just wanted queen f4, eh? There's still queen f4. Why? Okay, he's just gonna win. Okay, I'm gonna play one more game because I don't know how I let that happen. That if my bishop is on g2, it would have been much harder, or even on c4, but it never got there. He just played d5 so quickly. So, not exactly sure what went wrong there. But okay, we're going to play Sicilian and... Okay, what are we going to play here? Okay, fine. Let's play this Kalashnikov. You can actually transpose this Sveshnikov, kind of. But here I'll just play c4. It doesn't really matter what he plays. Let's play knight 5 c3. Some people play a6, but I'm gonna play knight 5. It's probably the best move in the position, knight 5 c3. So no matter what he does. So knight d5 is next. Now, there's a lesson many people have to learn in this kind of structure, and that is this. Now, I don't know if he's outright losing yet, but if he plays something like bishop e6, he will be. Nah, bishop e6, maybe not. But if he lets me take on e7 and set up a pin and play knight d5, he'll be hurting. Okay, take on e7. And it seems anti-positional to do this, but the fact that the knight's on d4 means he can't play knight takes e7, which is crucial. And so now if he plays bishop e6, I guess I'll still go knight d5. And I have good bishops. Okay, bishop e3. I'm not necessarily intending to take on d4, but it definitely would put him in a spot. Okay, so he gets out of the e-file. That makes sense. That's logical, I guess. If I could play queen h4, that would be good for me. Kind of want to play queen e1, followed by f3, queen h4. Or even just f4. Is f4 a good move? f4, e4, takes on f6, takes on d3. Takes on d4, takes on d3. Okay, let's play f4. And this move just creates tension. It's plausible it makes my bishop worse on e3, but I could always trade it off anyways. But now I can get rid of my worst piece. And do so with the gain of a pawn. And b3 is next, and I don't see how he's holding on. I guess b5 is a pawn break. Okay, queen g3. Queen g3 is knight h5. Let's just take on f6, win the major piece ending. This major piece ending is definitely winning. Keeping the bishop knight in balance just makes things easier for him to make things hard to win. Okay, queen g3. It's check. b3.
They say the king kills the fire inside of the heart. That he hears death coming. He opens the door to coming.
I wonder if he's gonna see it. He definitely saw it, yeah. When you're thinking for that long, you're like, huh, interesting. Right? Let's start there. Make some Luft. It's possible that my rook will be passive enough for him to have compensation for a pawn. It's possible. But I don't agree. Okay, king f2, now he doesn't have compensation. The only compensation going to be keeping against the a2 pawn. But he definitely doesn't have any here. Now if I get the pin. Oh, I had the pin. I had rook e1. Why didn't I play that? Okay, he's just going to let me win then. So this is a winning king pawn ending. And the way you know is because I've controlled the one key pawn break, which is pawn c5. Okay. I mean, I have the separator, right? There's no f5. 1, 2, 3 moves to attack my pawn, whereas 1 move to attack his, and a second and a third. Although he might have had a better position had he not played f6, but that's no surprise. Never played f6. Okay, so this was just a Kalashnikov, and the guy kind of made a somewhat elementary error, but he played it the way I would, so. Now I have the c6 pawn, which means that his king can't exit, like, the ring of, like, the square of the c6 pawn. So I'm just gonna run around with my king and laugh. Ha ha ha. My king is laughing at you. Like, did he actually think this would work? Sorry, man. His mates. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, let me know what you think. I don't need your likes because the video, I'll just count every view as a like. You know, if you like the video, I don't care. It's not going to affect anything. Alright, see you guys later. Let me know what you think.